Alrighty, welcome back. I'm your man, Bad Chad. We got Nate in the house and Queen Jolene's on the camera. And we got Fina in the house today. Just going to give her a few rubs. She deserves it. What we got going on is we got the roof. We tried the roof on. It did not fit whatsoever. And the reason being is the roof does not generally fit on the back of the car when you cut it off. There had to be some work going on there. And we are on air. Thanks for coming back. We appreciate it. If you want to come over here for a second. What happened here is I took and cut the drip rail molding off, and then I cut the edge off. So the drip rail molding had to be cut off. I could have done it on the car, but I did not know what I was doing. So the drip rail molding was cut off the outside, and then I cut this piece off here. And that piece went on there, and the drip rail molding went in between that. So the drip rail molding had to be cut off, and then I cut that all the way along there. And what happened is it give me one skin for the roof. And what I mean by one skin is I've only got, it's just one layer of metal. It's got this shape to it. If Jolene wants to step back and take a look, it's got this shape, and it's got that nice round shape going along there. The roof was not wide enough for the application, so we're gonna cut it in half. And then we're going to try to keep fitting it, keep cutting it and doing that. As I've been doing this, Nathan has got the window over here. We know that we're going to section or take 4 inches out of the window. We know that because that's what we're going to do there. So Nathan's getting all the screws and the bolts taken out of this bad boy to get it started so he can chop it and make the windshield thing the right size, window frame that is. We got a piece of round stock here that I put in the roller. Doug changed the rollers yesterday. So now we have a piece of round stock that's rolled. What I'm thinking is that we're gonna put it in here, something like this. You can see I've got it bent one way, it's round. Now, if I can leave it like this, I can leave it flat like that and gives me the round part. Goes around our seats, that's nice, but we want 2 bends, so we just tilt it up like that. Then we get this and that, if you understand. Right at the present moment, we have the roof. We're gonna slice the skin in half, and then we're gonna start trying it on. When we try the roof skin on, it's going to want to fall in the center. There's going to be no in the center. So we're going to actually tack this piece on. Don't know if it's going to be in the right spot or not, but we're going to tack it on just so it holds the roof skin.
Like a little mock-up deal.
A little mock-up deal. What am I going to say now? Not sure if I should just cut a flat piece to go across there to hold it. Not sure yet. Let's mark the roof. I'm gonna get Nate to help me mark the roof in half. We're gonna chalk line it. I'll cut it in half. If you want to, instead of using this piece, why don't we just get it? We'll put a flat, straight piece across there. So if after I get that marked, you want to run out and get me just a straight piece of this, and we'll just set it, get it long enough to set inside. Same size as that. Okay. And we'll just set it inside there.
I can cut it and
set it in there. But let's do the roof first. We'll get the roof cut in half. I got a new chalk line. Brand new, man. What did he tell me to do? He said turn it upside down and hit it.
Shake it and tap it.
Shake it. Shake your tail. Isn't that what Taylor Swift does? Shake it off. Shake it off. I'm not sure. Is that what it's called?
And there's the other one. Shake your tail feather.
Shake your tail feathers. I ain't got no tail feathers, man. So we know where center is back there. The center of the window. You want to pull her down, Nate, and put her where you need her. And I got center up here. I marked it.
Pretty darn close right there.
You want to ping it?
You've got the ping and finger.
I got the ping and finger?
Yeah.
So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to cut that in half. It's not going to be big enough to cover that. We're going to have to deal with it, but that's what you do when you build a custom car. It's all one step at a time, and that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to cut this in half. Nate's going to go out and get a piece of round stock and cut it for the distance to go across there. We're just going to keep it straight for now. I think we'll keep that piece for when we're ready, and then that's what we're going to do. Then we're going to try to manipulate this to work. If, like Jolene's already showed you, I think, this piece here is really nice going down the side. It's narrow, more narrow up here, And the widest part is back here, just like the car. The car is kind of, well, the car is wider here at the two doors, where the doors close, and then when you come to the back, it gets less narrow. With the roof up here, this from here to there is narrower, closer than this there to there. But when we cut it in half, we're going to get all the shape, is what I'm hoping. I'm going to do it very quickly here. We're going to get all this shape here, and we're going to be able to manipulate it wherever we want it. And the reason being is it's going to be in halves. So I'm going to be able to take this half and bring it where it needs to be, curl that part in where it needs to be, and hopefully we'll get what we need. What? Jolie's got a question.
So that the back windows are up here where it's wider.
Can we flip the roof? Yes. Well, no. And the reason being is because we want this shape here. We want this shape going down the bump. Good suggestion, though. So this is the part that turns down. Make all the noise you want, Nate. We're going for it. We're going for it.
We're going to build a new bum.
We're going to build a new bum. I think all the sniffing and snuffling is from the different weather that we're having. That's what I'm thinking.
And the grinding discs in the air.
Yeah, it's kind of this. I'm telling you, it makes some dirty mess. Some of these grinder discs, they really throw off the junk. Whew, dirty. Thanks for coming back. We really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Hope that's not on.
56 1/4.
Don't know if it's straight, but pretty good. Get a longer disc here and get that cut off. Inside construction on that window part's holding me up, so we'll get that cut off. And then we're gonna be actually just trying it on.
Yeah.
Perfect.
56 and a quarter was our magic number today.
Oh, 56 and a quarter.
I'll just lay this one right in here. If we need it, it's right there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get this cut off, Nate, and then we're gonna...
I'll get a disc on this other one if you... Okay, you're geared up.
I'm gonna...
Do you need a hand holding something there?
Well, I'm gonna knock, we're gonna need a hand here in a
I'll grab
second.
the other end of it there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna knock it in half here. Just make sure it don't
we got
fall
here
into
that we
that
don't-
maybe or something like that. If you want a pair of gloves, I got a new pair of gloves here, bud. That's sharp down there. I got a little piece there to cut. Good thing you were holding it, eh?
Yeah, she would have went.
She'd have went.
Which side do you want first? The one on the...
Let's go over this side first. I wonder if
Okay,
we can
then
leave
we can
that.
slide this one right up, maybe.
Slide it right in there like that. Ain't gonna hurt nothing. Not gonna hurt a dang thing. Alrighty. So we've got the roof skin cut. We do not know if it's going to work whatsoever. We did make a pattern of the side of the roof there with the cardboard, and we transferred it on the side there. You can see how it's transferred on there. When we tried the roof on, it didn't go that good. It did not look that good. No, it did not. But we're going to try it right now. We're going to probably end up shearing that off or cutting that off. Just keep going and going and going until we get it to fit, or somewhat fit, I guess. So on the outside, just lay it on the outside of that. So,
Do you want me to stand
we
up
are
on the
way
inside?
too. What's that?
Do you want to stand up on the inside and hold it
Well,
like
I'm
that?
just kind of thinking we should just start trimming.
Yeah.
Start trimming now and start
Actually,
cutting
'cause
some
it
of
looks
this off.
pretty good, yeah.
It doesn't look bad, does it? Let's take it back off. I don't know how to lay it on its side, maybe. Just like,
Lay it right up against that, maybe, if it'll stay there.
stay there, will it?
It may.
That will. We'll just start trimming some of this off. I don't want to do it with. I don't want to do it with reciprocator saw. And what's going to happen with this reciprocator saw? It'll start taking off. But we can. I just don't want to cut too much off. Once you cut too much off, then you're sort of in trouble a little bit. But if
Do you want to run 2-inch tape on top of that line?
That's not a bad idea. That's a great idea. That's a great idea. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to run a 2-inch. That's the piece that we transferred over, the line that we transferred over from a piece of cardboard. We just laid a piece of cardboard on the side of the roof. Actually, just laid a piece of cardboard on the side of the roof, rubbed our hand along it. We got a dirty mark. Then we transferred it.
Yeah, because that's be too big.
Do you want to cut it, Nate? You want me to cut it?
Don't matter.
Cut it. You cut it. Whatever. Same.
I can cut it if you want, man. Then you can.
Do I own that?
Yes.
Is that mine?
I dug it out of the container or the bin over there.
So you want to cut that right on the top of that line
on top
there?
of that.
We're going to
Yep.
go for it.
And then you can see what we have to cut.
Actually, I'm going to go get the other grinder and I'm going to go for it too. Get it done twice as quick. So I'm going to have to cut off the inside. cut that off on the inside. Maybe we can put a, pull that off. Man, a lot of dirt flies off that. Wow.
What are you thinking here?
We're gonna cut this off.
Recip or grinder?
Probably recip if you want to recip it.
You sure can if you want.
We'll recip it and then I'll hold or whatever.
Oops. I guess I shouldn't have dropped that quick.
That won't hurt nothing. That won't hurt nothing. I got a cord right here. Cut that off. Just gonna hold that somewhat if I can.
Start up here and go down.
You might want to come up. Inside. See if I can't hold it better. I'm not sure if I can or if I can't.
Second, we'll get.
That's it.
I see there's a double. There we go.
Ha!
Grinder right there.
Probably best to take it off the grinder now.
Yep. I know. Just look.
Pull that off. Yeah, we'll check this out. Where the floor was, I don't want to jump up because it hit in the ceiling. I've done that before. Where the floor was welded, she kind of got a bouncy spot there. That's okay. Let's try this bad boy on again. I like the look of the.
Okay.
Can you go ahead, son? See, now that's not looking bad. If we got it. Now it's still got to be cut down more, has it not? How am I gonna? Oh, something in the center there to
Something in
hold
the
that
center
up.
to hold it up?
I do. Phew, she's dirty in here. What am I gonna hold that up with it?
Well, the step ladder's probably too high, isn't it?
I got a little bench right here. So there's obviously going to be some fitting issues. I mean, we're trying to put the roof. I don't look, I know that it's hitting here in the center. We both know that, but it's not looking bad, is it? Like, I mean, if that center come up, like, if we had that, we can get that fit, can we not? Or can we? Can we go further ahead?
Come further ahead if you want.
And this can be.
Can you run a marker?
We can cut this,
Shrink it a little bit.
shrink it a little bit, and then bring that top down. We can do that. We just want to do the exact same thing on both sides. That's all. Where that's like that, that's okay.
How far is this going to come up behind the seat?
We don't know. Well, see, I'd like to have a little bit long so we can cut it, because we're probably going to come around like this. Where the post is like this, this piece is probably going to come around like that. If you can see, and I'd like to leave some metal on there so we can make it out of this piece and come around there.
Yeah. Can we mark that now a little bit with a marker?
We can, like, if we get it in the place that we want it, like, you really have to come back and take a look at it, Nate, and tell me if
Just hold that.
just hold that, he said. See, when the piece...
Yeah, that's... What's up there's up in the middle here. That looks a bit better.
What am I saying now? We can't... this middle piece is hanging down on us. This right here is hanging down on us. Right here.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to have it so
like
you could
that.
tell, like, where it's hitting. Yeah, I can see where it's hitting, actually. It's hitting right on the post.
Right on here, right in here on this post right here?
Yeah.
Right here still. That's starting to fit.
It's starting to. It can go longer if it wants to, but it's just a matter of making...
That is about the top of that 1/2-inch tape, isn't it?
I'm going to tell you something. We've got that tape looking pretty good on there. You know, you take a look at that tape.
Yep.
That tape is looking pretty good on there that we put on there.
The first one, yeah.
Can we pause that so I can have a nervous pee? Right back. Alrighty, I'm not nervous anymore. I'm just trying to figure. As we take a look at this, the roof does follow our tape line pretty darn good. And basically what it's telling me is that we have to have more off of right there in the center to get this. See where Nathan's holding his up, he's not being able to hit. You're not hitting where Nathan's hand is. He's not hitting there whatsoever. And we're hitting way down there where my glasses are. We're hitting down there. So we basically, I'm thinking if we cut that down that much,
we might as well go right to the top of that 3/4-inch tape. Take the 2-inch back off. And
so let's do this then. Let's leave.
I brought the front up here a little bit on that thing.
Let's leave a little bit. We'll go there. Exact same as every time else. We go there. This is what I'm thinking. As we're doing this. This piece, once we get it down and get it so it's fitting, we can take this piece, we'll shove it over to this piece. I'm hoping that we can tack it on, and then we can deal with putting it on after. So if we can get it over there. So we're going to take this off, just like every other time. We're going to scribe it, knock this down some right here in this bunch to let this come down in the front.
Yeah.
And it's going to let it come down everywhere, to be honest with you.
Because there is a bit of a gap back
So
there.
let's just pull this off. We're just playing a game here of can we make it fit? That's the end of the game, basically. It looks good the way it's going there, but it does not fit that. We got a spot from here to here that we need to take some out of. I don't know if it needs to be that big or not, but why don't we just draw another line? Basically, you probably should go to the, like you said.
Just take this off and go to that. Just put your line here and we'll go down to that. Where you're scribing.
Yeah.
Just put your line there.
Yeah.
And we'll just take this off.
Okay. So we're gonna let's just cut that off, I guess.
So just to this.
How about we just shorten that up a little bit, just in case.
Just in case.
Just in case.
So you're only
We'll cut this off. Cut this off. Well, maybe we'll angle it like this, just for now. Okay. What do you think?
Yep.
Do you agree? So we're cutting this top, this down about there. You think? That's what we'll do. Yep. Something like that. Hey?
Yep.
Okay. Cut
Get
it
another
off.
disc there for this one.
whatever you want to do. You want to cut it? Just cut it right along that line, right up through there. You get the... And this is going to be knocked down some too, but we want to try to get that fixed. I don't want that down in there. Just cutting and hacking until we get what we want.
Hacking and slashing.
It's basically all you can do on something like this, you know. And the roof is dictating what the back of the cars look like, and the reason being is because we're letting it. Let's try it again. We have this piece, trying to do something that's never been done before.
Come ahead a little bit.
And if it does not work, make sure to know that I will do what it takes to make it work.
It's coming.
Aha! Not coming bad now, is it?
Coming in.
Huh?
I can hold that right there for you.
That could be.
Yeah, right here a little bit.
Yeah, it slides over nice, don't it?
How about right there? Right there, Jan.
We got a little piece. We can bring it down a little bit more. Got a little piece in here. This is going to have to be dealt with. We're just trying to make it work right at the present moment. Got that there.
Is this coming up too much this way, or?
It is.
But like you said, you can just pop it here a little bit and shrink it a little bit. That was over here like this, John. Right there, shoulders. Push it back a little bit too.
And what was I going to say now? It looks good. If we bring that down, can we bring that down?
Yep. We could clamp that right there in this corner if we wanted to.
And we realized that this piece that we rolled for the center, we've got a flat piece in there now that's not doing a dang thing. Like it's other than
setting
there. But when we put the other piece in there, we're going to roll that. You can see. All right, Nate. If you want to come on over here, you take right. I want to show Nate so he knows what's going on. Also, go on the other side. You can see where it's hitting, and you can see that's got to be. We know that's got to be cut. See where it's hitting? That point right here, right here.
Yeah,
somewhere?
yeah, it's hitting quite a bit there. Yeah.
That where it ended off, it's hitting quite hard. So that actually needs to go up.
Needs to go up to where there's a round hole on the inside right there.
Right where that point's hitting on top of that door. That needs to be ground taken off, and that'll let it go down quite a ways, will it not?
Yeah.
We almost should, like what I'm thinking, we almost should go with our tape line.
Just cut it off.
We're just going slowly with what's going on because that can be brought up some. Like that don't have to go down.
Like right there. That won't do too bad right there.
That's hitting on that top of that thing, and it's hitting hard
That's where it's stopping.
on that
right
one
there.
spot. So let's veer that off.
And right now you're
Let's take that off.
up there. We can go right to the top of the tape, right across.
That's not bad, but it's hitting that spot there. That's what's kicking us out. Let's peel it off and do it
the
again.
bottom right here. That's right close to that top.
That's not bad. What I'm saying is, like, anything from here, if we can get that tacked onto there, then I can come along there. Once I get tacked on, then I can zip it, butt it together, and make it work.
Manipulate it a little bit.
It's all manipulation. Let's take this off for a second. So we've got a high spot right there. It's almost like we should continue on with this.
Yep. Pretty near the whole way. It's pretty even.
That's what I'm thinking.
Stay
Like,
go forward or what?
yeah. It is what it is.
You want to do the top first, or just do the whole? We'll just do the whole piece.
That piece is not bothering us so much right at the present moment. It don't look like it's bothering us. This piece right here is the one that's bothering us. So we'll go
Right to here.
here and then get that on top of that line, if you will. Try it on, that's okay. That's on the inside. I want to try it on first. I want to try it on first because it's... Man, them roaders are stinky, aren't they? Whew. Or maybe it's the mothballs. Like, I don't know, like... Gotta pull down on that one? Can you pull your stuff ahead? Pull your thing ahead? Pull your head, pull the head. That's not bad.
We're ahead just a touch farther than we were the last time, but that's all right.
It's gotta, is that gotta come down some? Is that what's going on with that, or? I'm just gonna take a look on the other side, Nate, to get a hold of that. Can you flick that level up to me?
Oh, wait a second.
Good idea. It held it up. Not bad.
It held it up pretty good, yep.
Not bad. Too high.
Jolene's idea.
Was it Jolene's idea?
Yep, it was. I stuck her in.
She got good ideas.
Oh, yeah.
Jeez. All right, I'm just gonna take back and take a look at that.
From there, and then shove that in a little bit.
What I think I'd like to do, I think I might like to shove some self-tappers in it. Just to see, I mean, once it's on there, we got a self-tapper, pull it back out and do it again.
We can come ahead just a hair, because I see the back's pushed back again on us, isn't it? Over the wheel tub.
Fine.
Yeah, I come ahead some. I'm back a little bit further, I guess.
Okay.
Come ahead just a hair
Yeah.
here. About an inch. Right there, yeah, right there somewhere. And we could stick a self-topper right in the top corner of this door here we're going to cut off anyways. We could go right there and stick one in right there and hold it.
All right, let's do that.
That would keep us from sliding back on us all the time.
Yeah. Not sure where we're going right this present second, but if you do not go for it, then you'll never know. That's basically where we're at right this present moment. We do not know. We're just trying to make it work. That's what's going on. Get a drill. We wouldn't have an end. We wouldn't be ready, would we, Nate? We wouldn't be
We're
ready.
ready with, sometimes.
Sometimes he says. Get
It's like, where's the tool in the somewhere section?
Yeah. There we go. Now we're talking. We got this in there. Good. Now we're cooking with gas. Now
The bit was in with the screws, wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah.
Now see this
I think if we get one right.
end coming up. Once the back is in place, or what we think it's in place, and then it's just a matter of going to it with metal, if we get it somewhat in place.
Right in that corner, right there, I was thinking.
Now is that...
Yeah, right there. There we go. Okay, now I can lift it up in the back now.
Let's just work our way down. How's that?
Yep.
Can we bring it? Yeah, can we?
Right.
It seems a little bit high up here. It does. And are we hitting anything?
How much metal's right there?
Huh? Too high there? What's that doing down there? Going good, isn't it?
Not bad, we could probably go right there. Probably right there.
Now, when I bring...
Do you want me to get in the middle and lift this up a little bit for you, in the middle?
Just wondering what we can get in there to put that in there. Let's do this. Got a piece of pipe there?
We get them clamps up in there? I can... Okay, yeah, there you go.
I'm thinking that this has got to come down.
A little bit high.
Yeah.
The back is kind of nice, but the front's a little bit
So
high.
it would have to be sliced and then...
Yeah, put it right here, take a little pie out, then drop the front.
And that pushed down. Just trying to make it work. I like this up to here, and then I think this should come down. Don't you?
Yeah.
And we can come down a ways. Just have to cut it.
Put it. Yeah.
Cut. This will bend easy.
Yeah.
But where it's bent over like this, it
Then
will
this one
not.
here, then we cut it, and this one here will come back. Yeehaw! And that one there will
You
come
got a
back.
back window, a big back window here to replace. That's kind of an ugly situation.
You got it. That's no problem.
Huh?
You can get that. That's no problem.
I like this. If you want to come take a look at this, I like this part. I like this part. This looks good. Down there, I like that. That looks good. That's that hard piece that if you're trying to make a coupe, that would be the hard piece to make. Is this piece you'd spend many days trying to form that. Many days.
Shrink, stretch, and roll. Shrink, stretch, and roll.
Both sides of it.
Yeah. Would it be?
I don't know, Nate. I'm just kind of.
If you nip that right there, like you said.
Let's
nip
do it.
That right
Let's
up,
do it.
Right to here.
Yeah, let's do it.
And then that should fold in a little bit.
Let's do it.
Is that where?
I don't know. Try it, I guess. It's all we can do,
Pop
right?
That screw out afterwards.
Yeah, well, that screw's fine. That's holding us.
Yep. We can cut that out and then
I just want to take a look and see how much distance I have.
if I take this screw out and let that come down, would that tell you where it's gonna?
What's that now?
If I take that out and let it come down, will that tell you where it's gonna?
Buckle. Exactly, yeah, for sure. That's what to do, yeah. Good thinking. Good thinking. So what Nate's going to do is he's taking that screw out of the door. He's going to push down on that wherever it buckles is where it needs to be cut. That's fine.
It's a little bit high now, but
No, that's fine. Where's it buckling? Is it buckling at all?
right about here.
Is it really buckling enough to worry? Like, you know what I
Drive
mean?
another screw in it right there.
Yeah, like that's what I'm thinking. Like, I don't think it's buckling at all, to be honest with you.
Right there. Let's
do that again. Put the screw back in it.
Oh, that's sucking her down farther, did you? Get her in the straight there.
Yeah, get her hold held down.
Yep, try it there.
It does push it out a little bit, but I think this center just needs to be held up, that's all. To me, like, the center is down, but if you know what I'm trying to say.
If this here was up a little bit more, right?
Like, it all has to be,
Yeah.
we're hard pressed to get a true line. I think that if you screw that on there, right there, just the way it is, let's screw it on, Nate.
Yep.
It's looking good, buddy. I'm liking that.
Pretty good
That's
there.
not bad.
Oops.
I don't mind that. And that when that comes around, we're going to come up anyways, right, to go across.
Yep. It ain't too bad right there.
It's down below the line. Yeah, I'm going to screw it on. I'm going for it. Can't hurt nothing. Oh, they got holes in it. We can put holes in it. Right?
Nothing the welder won't fix.
Exactly. Get that right.
Actually, that ain't bad.
Huh?
Go with another one.
It's probably bent that over a little bit, but that's fine. Now.
If I go in and lift up just a little bit, will that... Actually, that ain't bad right there.
That'll take it, won't it? Okay. That there is just because of why. Bend it down over there, a little rough it is.
Yeah, it's a little rough right there.
But to me, it's still a little high. Up, you gotta come down. Let's
It's good here, a little bit more off up there.
it's good here, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good back
Do you think that this should come down more?
Yeah.
Can we get it to come down more? Where it's on the outside of everything, it's pretty hard to get it to come down more, is it not? Like, you know what I mean? We're sitting on top of everything. And you can tell if this piece was held up in the center, how much better that looks.
Yeah,
Can we
okay.
move that?
Yep, I can. So we just
Move that bad boy to here. Something here. Something to hold it. Maybe let it down a little bit.
That's too much in it.
Yeah, let her down quite a bit.
Right there. There's still too much in it. A second. Right there.
It sure does make a difference.
Right there's a little better, isn't it?
All right, I think I'm going to cut it
Pie it
here.
there.
Pry that down some more.
And that front.
And I don't know if we can even get it down anymore, Kim. Not sure.
I think we will.
Huh?
If we bring this front back a little bit off that door, cut a little bit off the front of it, and then it would come down more, wouldn't it?
It would. Yeah.
Then you just have a package tray type of deal behind the seat.
Right. There's she buckled there. It actually, I mean, it's hard to tell if if take my marker. When I'm looking at that, I don't mind that all there because that I like that down there. But once that's cut around like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Once that's cut around the seat, because we're up quite a ways.
Yep.
Once
It's gonna be back further like that.
like it really,
It's only gonna come to.
it really doesn't come up that high once that's cut back that far.
This would actually go in a little bit if
Cut that off. I just don't want to cut anything.
take the screw now. When you put that one in, and it put pressure on that one. Like, I know it's not gonna make that much difference, but
You want to take that one out, do you?
yeah. Should the head right as it's taking the screw out. Come ahead about half an inch there.
See, to me, that doesn't look that bad. Like,
The door's holding it up here some.
yes, but
there's
when that's cut back, when we put that bar in there, because we got to come way back here.
Yeah.
It's not up that high. Like, it really isn't.
Actually, right there's better.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
to me, I think I would leave it. Like, this stuff here can be, this piece here can be pushed out and
Yeah.
that can be made to work.
Yep.
No problem whatsoever, I think. And that can be pushed out or whatever.
If we run a line on that now and just cut off a half an inch above. But
Gotta
nothing's hitting on the inside right now.
Got to leave enough for nothing's hitting right now. Just hard to say. That's all, you know. Not knowing.
Yeah, nothing's hitting there right now. Other than just
get a light.
this post right here on this top corner here's hitting, but
Let's check this out.
just right up here I think it's the only spot. It looks like it's from there. It don't matter.
It is high right there. Exactly what you said.
Right in here.
If we take the panel off, yes, that's what I want to do. You can see how we're going there. We know where the screw holes are, so we can put the thing right back on. Yeah, we got our mark there. We don't want to go right down to that though.
No, that's
The
just
reason
a
being
guidance.
We won't be able to scoot
A
back.
half an inch above that or 3/4 of an inch above that. We could take this here right here too if you wanted. Look where it's hitting.
I feel like that's, to be honest with you, I don't feel like if we're messing with that, we're kind of wasting our time a little.
Yeah.
And the reason being is I like this right here.
Yep, that's right.
Like once that goes there, like I mean it's not too high to me. Like once it goes way up in here, we're so far up in there, but when we're back here, it's got to come up and go around and have.
So when you take the 4 inches out of here, and then that thing stops here, so the top's only going to be.
Yeah. I don't mind it, but what am I trying to say or do here? I don't know. Not for sure. I don't know. No, I'm thinking that we can take a little bit off and make it work. Let's take it off, and then we'll sand it down a little bit on that edge, because remember I said we have to take that much off because it's hitting right there.
Yep.
Let's see what happens. We'll take it off. So what we're going to do is we're going to take it off. I like how that come right back out. That's nice. We can straighten that out a little bit there. Straighten that out a little bit there with a hammer maybe. Pick this up. Now, I did hook up that sander wheel because I knew I was going to sand that, and I didn't do it. I'm going to sand that off instead of grinding it off. I'm going to sand this off.
I'll take
This
that pipe.
bit, yep, take that out of there. Nope, I'm going to cut it off. Zip cut. I don't know if it's hooked up or not.
So you want to go right here, stay above that tape there, will give us that up to here, right?
Yeah, stay above the tape. Yeah, to stay on the top of the tape.
Yeah. Just go to the door here and stop.
Yeah. Just a second, I'll plug you in. A little bit at a time is, I guess. You may as well come right up to there because we're going to have to repair that anyway,
Yep.
so we may as well just come right up here and cut that off too.
Mazel.
I can sand some of that off too with the sander. I just cut it off right to the top of this, and, leave that, but
Yeah, we can get the
I can
sander.
sand some of it off.
You like that? Oh yeah.
I don't have to sand nothing. Nate's got it. That's better transition right there anyways, you know what I mean? Like, that's a better transition. Way better. You can tell with what we had, it's not below anything, so we're still good. We still even got to come down here a little bit and fix that.
Yeah, I left a little bit there still. And that might even be too high now.
No, probably
Leave it
not.
there. Well,
leave it there just to help.
Transition.
Transition.
Come ahead a little bit. Okay.
So are we able to line our holes back?
Now I got
up
that
or
hole
not?
there right here.
Drill's unplugged. Which cord am I going with? Do this one?
Playing the game of the cords.
I am. There it is right there. You put those
Screws
back.
are right here, buddy.
All right.
So, did you want to leave this front one out again, or did you want to just start
I
back
want to
there?
start back here, actually.
Okay.
The one that fit the best.
Fit the best.
Right, here's one there.
hole
There's
here.
one right here. One right there.
All right.
Now,
Yeah, let's kind of hold it. Actually, that fits.
you're better with that?
That's better now. It's down a little better there.
Okay. Let's maybe get this to fit. And
That's actually a little better, isn't it? It's down a little better.
it is a little better. A lot better. A lot better. I can put that one in.
Like a new hole, or are you going the same one?
I'm going to draw the same one if I can.
That actually set down a little better. Leave that one there out.
Yeah, to me, put that one in.
Actually, that one there. Yeah, there you go. I think that one there now has kind of come up a little bit here, which is okay.
Yeah,
wanna come up a little bit?
we've got meat there, so.
That's
We've got meat there. Can't tell anything on this side. I go look at this side and it looks like
bring that up just a little bit right there.
the center has to be brought up.
I'll put that thing back in the other side.
I think what's fooling us, well, not fooling us, but what's not. Will that thing fit in there? Or is that taller than that?
Might be too long.
Back here, right here. You put it right
It's
here.
too long for right there. Oh,
There.
one more time.
Do you want this piece? Longer. Too long?
Nope, just a second, I can move it.
Yep. That's better.
Right there.
Well, it's kind of...
Still high?
Well, we got that side there so high it's hard to tell, hard to look across. It is going to have to be brought up some, obviously.
Right there too. Bring that up
Can I
right
bring-
there. Here, Ted's 2-inch tape, that there tape there, you might be able to sit underneath that, on top of that chair and bring... Oh, no, you've got her just a bit.
Yeah.
Now I think...
Can you bring this one up in the center, Harv?
Yep. Right there.
Yeah, looks good.
Then I can hold this up right there.
That's going to go like that. Here we go. Now we're talking. Now we're cooking with gas.
I got an idea.
I like that. To be honest with you, I like that.
Just a second here. Got an idea.
Oh. Just setting that on top of that. I did that before. Just see if you can clamp it on and hold it like that.
Yeah, it's kind of... Just want to clamp it on here.
Will it hold it up that high?
Yep. So how do you think? How
Piece
this
tape on.
It's right there, like...
It's not bad at all.
That's not
That
bad.
looks good. Yeah, I'm actually happy with that. I actually like that now.
A little fussing, a little fooling, and she's... It's not bad.
No, I like it. So what would happen? What would happen? I'm thinking that. This is what I'm thinking. All that stuff that's going to be trimmed off after, anyways. All that stuff in the back can be trimmed off when we put it together. I think what's going to happen is, I'm liking that right there. You know, there's nothing not to like about it.
What are you gonna do? Bend a piece of pipe to...
We possibly will put something in the center there that's going to work for that. This piece here is not bad because we've got this. All we have to do is make it go down this way to finish it off. If we're going to come out a little bit further, which we probably are, make it a little bit longer. But basically, that's what I see right there. That's what I see working right there. I'm thinking that I'm probably going to end up start tacking it on, zip cutting it, and just keep going along and butt weld that all the way along there. We'll get that all on there.
Yeah.
And then we'll transfer the pattern of this side. We'll make a pattern to fit this, and we'll transfer the other side to make it work, I guess.
Yeah. Then if you hit, here,
Yeah, we need to put that piece in.
to get that transition behind your seat, and then it'll all set. Then your next one would set on it, wouldn't it?
Right.
Yeah.
Then it'll be nice. Then we'll know. It's got a little kinky dinky going
right
on
there.
there. But that's
that'll-
that's here nor there.
That's not bad.
What do you think, Nate? Like that?
I think that's
I mean,
pretty
to
good.
me, I mean,
I think when you get the front dropped, then your piece, what's it called again? The roof you're making to make for it?
Carson?
Carson roof.
Yeah.
Isn't going to be much higher than that.
True. Never thought of that either. Is it gonna work? Like I did before, we did the other 40. I put a piece of exhaust pipe all down and along there. And the reason being is because I used the roof. I used the back of the roof to make the roof. We're not making a roof on this one. I'm trying to use the material from the roof to make the back. I used the roof to make a roof last time, and some of the back.
Keep some of the paint to her.
Yeah, some of it. I'm thinking that
That looks good there, though.
doesn't it? Looks good in the back. And it's a matter of getting that piece of the pipe down through the middle. Hard to stand here and look at it.
It'll
but-
change it totally once you put that roof curve on it here, and the roof is, because your curve stop here, then your roof's probably going to come back a ways where it's going to join.
Oh yeah, for
So
sure.
that'll
Like the-
change everything
The roof
here.
probably come back over here somewhere.
Yeah, that's going to change everything there. Not even that high, it's only about that much. That'll change everything on that.
I'm just wondering if I
Because it
should-
won't look as long then. The back won't look as long when they get to where the roof is going to be.
I don't mind the back looking long.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Ponder times. The ponder.
Well, it is. I mean, it has to be pondered over, or
Yeah.
like that's basically to me. Like I mean, that's if we're leaving the door like that, that at least got to come up that high in the back, you know, to come up around.
Yeah.
And it's probably going to have to come up around the front to make it look right here too, you know, to make it look like a roadster. That doesn't look bad at all. Get the other piece on the other side. That's going to overlap on that. I'm going to have to cut some of that off. Going to have to get something
It'll only end up being a pie in the middle, won't it?
just a little. Yeah, probably.
Practically just a pie.
Not much, but a little.
Piece of pizza.
Making me hungry for dinner. Yeah, like, I don't know what's stopping me from welding that on, to be honest with you. You know? I don't know what's stopping me.
The tape that's underneath it.
Probably that's what's stopping me. Nate. The tape.
Just a bunch of bzz, 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 bzz.
Oh yeah, that can wait. I think I'm going to go for it. I think I'm going to weld that on there. What? All right, everybody. thanks for watching and seeing what's going on. We're just trying to plant this big piece of steel that came from the roof on the back. Obviously, you're watching what I'm doing. Now, what I'm probably going to end up doing is I'm going to take the zip cut and start zip cutting this to fit the roof, or start tacking it on and start making it work. On the back here, you can see it's wide open. We'll deal with that. We'll show you how we're going to deal with that. It's going to take a bit of figuring, but that's what we do.
So what do you think? You'll tack it on and then build the piece to hold this where you want it, and then across after you tack it?
Well,
Just
yeah, I understand exactly. So we're probably going to end up taking this back off. And like Nate said, we was talking about the piece going across the back. All right, we're going to end it. No, we're going to end it. I can keep going, but probably going to end up putting this piece on first. We're going to put this piece, we'll get it going where it's going, held up in the center, like we just took that pressure off that. We'll get that held up in the center where we want it to make it look right. And then I'm going to apply that piece back to the car where it's going. And basically just going to keep working it and working it and working it until we get it. All right, everybody, thanks for coming back. I appreciate it. I know it's not looking like much right at the present moment, but it's all a start. That's where it is. We're starting the process of making it work, I guess.
Rome wasn't built in a day.
No, it was not. Rome was not built in a day. Also, anyways, we'll come back tomorrow and we'll show you more what we're doing and what we have done. Thanks for coming back. This is part of the process, is looking at it, getting off it, get back on it, get on it. And if it does not work, make sure to know that I will make something. Have a great day, everybody. Come back tomorrow and we'll be here.